If you love someone in active addiction, you need to hear this. When your child or loved one is in active addiction, there's two people living in the same body. There's your child, your partner, and there's also the addiction. Know this, they are not the same person. Your child is loving, scared, emotional, guilty, ashamed, and still cares and loves deeply about you, even when they don't show it. But the addiction, it's cold, it's panicked, it's manipulative, and it's obsessive with only one thing: its drug of choice, its solution to life. When addiction takes over, your child loses their own voice, loses the thoughts. The thoughts aren't even their own, and their reactions don't match the situation. The words don't line up with their values either. That's not because they don't love you, it's because they're now in survival mode. So when they lie, manipulate, shout, threaten, disappear, or even break your heart, that's not your child choosing to hurt you. That's the addiction protecting itself. No matter what the consequences are, or no matter who it hurts, addiction does not care. This is why parents feel like they're losing the same person over and over again. You might catch glimpses of your child or your loved one coming back, but then they're gone again. That's not inconsistency. That's addiction switching its control, manipulating you, using your love as a tool to get what it wants. And this part really matters, so please hear it. When you set boundaries, when you say no, when you protect yourself, that is when addiction reacts, not your child. The addiction gets louder, it gets angrier, it gets more convincing, because you are now starving it of its solution, of its drug of choice. And when addiction is being starved, it panics. It will say anything, promise anything, or do anything to feed itself. But please believe me on this. Your child, your real child, is still in there. They're watching, they're feeling, even when it looks like they don't care at all. Believe me, they do. I have been there. I was that child, completely lost in this disease of addiction. Understanding this is not about excusing behaviour though. It's about stopping parents believing themselves. It's about knowing who you're really talking to in that exact moment. You didn't and you won't lose your child because you say no. You say no because addiction has already taken over them. But I promise you this, the day your child finds recovery, they won't remember the money. They definitely won't remember the arguments. But I promise you, they will remember who didn't believe the addiction, and most importantly, who never gave up on them, even when they had to step back with boundaries. This isn't abandonment. This is pure love with boundaries. You are never alone.